Photographers see the world differently. They see light, they see shapes, they see shadows differently than most people. I'm Lenora Barrett. I'm a photographer in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. I mostly love to do Aurora, nighttime photography, wildlife, landscape. I like to be outside. Not too much of a story behind this one. It was just one evening we were out with some friends, and this is on Back Bay. But it's a panorama, so I believe it is 5 photos stitched together. This is a corona, which you don't see too often, always nice when you see them. This is down the Ingram Trail on the V Lake Road. This is my husband's favorite. This hangs in his office. Yeah. So these are just some art cards that are very popular. I love being out with my dog. I used to be an avid runner, and so I was always outside, and I would just snap photos like anybody, just with my phone. And people started commenting on my photos. I didn't think they were anything special. I just thought I was sharing like anybody else, but I started getting attention, and people started taking notice of just these phone photos. I thought, maybe there's something to this. Maybe I'm good at something that I didn't realize before. My husband bought me my first DSLR 7 years ago. I took a few workshops, I signed up for some classes, and realized, hey, I really like this. This is a lot of fun, and it got me out even more. And so now I just carry my camera. I call this one Curtain Call. This is the City of Yellowknife's official postcard. I call it the Heart of Aurora, because if you look in the middle there, it looks like a heart. The owner of this particular float plane happened to see this photo. It now hangs in his office. I took this, and this is kind of a crazy story, but this is one of those photos where people, oh, I see an eagle, oh, I see a woman, and quite a few people saw an angel. So here's her face here, and she's looking up into the sky, and then these would be her dress or her wings or whatever. A friend contacted me, and sadly her friend lost his wife on the night that was taken. And when she saw it and saw the date on the photo, she bought it for her friend's husband. One of my favorite photos, which is most memorable, is of a bison in Wood Buffalo National Park, so just outside of Fort Smith. And this bison was walking right down the center line. We had to drive on the shoulder to get past him just to not scare him or make him upset. So we drove very, very slowly, and as we got in front of him, I asked my husband to pull over at a safe distance, always respecting the wildlife. I managed this photo of him walking right down the center line, and that became probably one of my most popular photos. Good girl, Cinder. Good girl. Hey. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Hey. The Aurora is an oval, and that oval, is over the poles, right? So Yellowknife is right within that oval. Unlike a lot of places that you might be able to see the Aurora, Yellowknife is one of the prime locations, just simply because we get approximately 250 days a year of Aurora. So here's that oval that I was talking about. Right now it's around the back because it's daylight here. So that will slowly move around as the night comes. And as you can see, like this here is out in the ocean. So that's why Yellowknife is such a perfect spot, because once that comes around, Yellowknife's going to be right in that oval. And that's why it's such a prime location to see the Aurora. I've been out often, and I still get excited about it. You know, after all these years living here almost my entire life, you never get tired of it. Too much light. It still just blows you away each time you see it, and each show is different. I've been out down the Ingram Trail or just in some of the popular spots around town where visibility is really good, and you'll see the tourists and you'll hear them just gasp. They're so excited to see these beautiful lights dancing in the sky. That is just so exciting to see somebody who has never seen them, how amazing it is. I can't even compare it to anything because I can go anywhere in the world and see the full moon. I can go anywhere in the world and see a sunset. I can go anywhere in the world and see wildlife. But there's only a few places in the world you can go to see Aurora, and we're one of them. So that's exciting, and that's a huge draw. I don't think you could ever get tired of seeing them. It's like a snowflake. Every single one is different. It's always looking for the beauty in things, and that's probably the main thing that I like. My favorite quote, and it's on my account, is that it's taken from a book that I love, and it says that if you look the right way, the whole world is a garden. And basically what it's saying is that you can see beauty in anything.